Hey, cream sauce, Steven here. Did you know that trees could be planted by meth heads? It's true. In a town such as Liberty, the libertines do what they will. Do what thou wilt is the whole of the law, was written on the Declaration of Independence. And that gives the junkies and the meth heads the right, the inalienable right to plant trees, to celebrate Arbor Day. Plant a tree, have a heart. Are you going green? You better go green, you're gonna become clean. Come clean and go green. Who's gonna pay for the trees though? Who's gonna pay for these trees, you might ask? You may be asking yourself, who's gonna shell out their hard-earned dough to pay for the planting of the trees? Well, I'll tell you what, no one. Well, the taxpayers. But you don't mind paying for that, do you? To save the world? It's like you wanna pay to destroy the world, but you don't wanna pay to save it. Give me a break. Look, plant a tree. Give a hoot. Give a hoot. Ooh. When I run for president again in 2024, my platform will consist of many things, one of which will be taking back the land that people are using for their yards and reappropriating it for trees. Because I think we need to plant trees in all of your yards. Think about that. You know how much oxygen that would produce for us to breathe? Boy, that would be swell, wouldn't it? To live and be able to breathe? That would be swell. I sure would approve of that. I approve that message. That's going to be part of my 4-point plan to restore America. Another part of my plan would be to destroy all of the roads. We will only be allowed to walk places. This will cause more tight-knit communities to form. It'll be sort of like the tribes of the original America before it was invaded by Christopher Columbus. He's taking the short bus, I tell you what. You know what? He can come and conquer my ass with his fucking sword. Yeah, right. Come on, Columbo. I don't think so. You ain't gonna... You didn't discover shit. We're taking it back in the name of the natives. Now that we're planting trees and we're going green, we're dismantling the pipelines. We're going fully green, getting our green on. We legalize weed, we legalize gay marriage, we legalize trees. You know what they call the subreddit for weed? Trees. It's our trees. But not treason, which would be supporting Columbus Day and things like that. That's treason to me. Trees are the reason, though. This is Gator Country over here in Liberty County. You want to come wrestle an alligator, now's your chance. Come on down to Josie Lake, Trinity River area. It's Liberty County, Texas, y'all. This is where you're gonna get a gator. You can wrestle it up. Get your hands on with the gators, y'all. Because this is where you find them. I wouldn't swim in this if I were you. Probably be dangerous. Probably get bitten. You know what happens if you get bit by a gator? You know what I say to that? See you later, alligator. Because you're gonna have to kiss yourself goodbye. Just be like, goodbye. Gators are not to be trifled with. If you ever find yourself face to face with a gator, you might want to run away. It might be time to turn tail, head out. You might want to be saying something like, I'm a head out. That might be what you'd be like when you be confronting gators. I don't know, man. Gators, they really do be like that, though. Gators will mess you up. They bite. They've got jaws. It's like, you ever see that movie Jaws? It's like that, but you're in a swamp. They're like, why would you be naked in a swamp? Huh? Why would you be swimming around in a swamp? Don't make no sense. People don't go swimming in the swamp. They don't go out here to have sex or anything. That's not what river people do. And, you know, they have too much class. Too classy, and they don't want to get a yeast infection. That's almost worse than being bitten by an alligator. The sea levels rise. Maybe we'll have more places like this. Uninhabitable zones. I think we will, but they'll have like decaying old houses and things. And maybe that'll be even cooler. That'll be good places for animals to live, you know? They'll be crawling with insects. Spiders will live in there. Spider houses. Houses today for people, spider houses in the future. You know, you're afraid of, you know, your house is already full of spiders, you know that? And then the gators are gonna come. You know, the spiders actually clean gators' teeth. They climb in there, on their teeth, and they pick the food out from between the gator's teeth. It's called a symbiotic relationship, sort of like Venom from Marvel Universe. Symbiosis. That's how I learned that word. Thanks, Stan Lee. Symbiotic relationship, xenophobic relationship of xenomorphs, and it's the titular hero, Spider-Man, took care of things in his own way. He watched out for the environment, because some of these he was eco in his way, but like Electro and the Vulture Man, those guys were bad, man. They were like the boys, but they couldn't deal with the environment. It was sort of like Captain Planet, but he was ahead of his time. Spider-Man was the original Captain Planet, because he was like a captain of the spiders, because like spider is an environmental thing. Spider bro. Like if you've ever been on Reddit, you know about Spider Bro. It's like that's why they like Spider-Man so much. Why these nerds like Spider-Man. Nerds! You're like,
I like Spider-Man. He is the best superhero.
but see, Reddit bros, I salute you. Salute Spider Bro. You just better go green or I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna mess you up like a gator would. I'm gonna bite ya. This is green as it can get. We're gonna have green slime dumped all over the place. I don't know. They're like monsters. They're literally monsters in your backyard, Hoss. These monsters, it's like bears. These are the gators are the bears of the South. You can quote me on that. Gators are the bears of the South. And like you're afraid of bears? Oh, they're just cuddly. Nobody thinks a gator is cuddly and cute. They don't think they're cute at all. They think they're so cool. Southerners think gators are so cool and not cuddly, but cool and badass that they named their teams after them. And they have like a mascot that's a menacing ass gator. The Gators. You ever heard of Gatorade? It's named after these monstrous beasts that swim around here. It gives you so much energy that you have the power of a gator. Power to clench something and crush it in your jaws. You ever see videos of gators eating? They attack the little animals. They probably, whenever you see a deer get eaten by a gator, you tell me that's badass, because it is. That ain't cool. That's blood curdling terror. You ever see a picture of a spider eating a... Did you see that video of the tarantula eating the grasshopper? It's like that times 1,000 when you see a gator feeding. They are carnivores. These are some serious carnivores. They'll mess you up. They don't go to the swamp. If you're not afraid of gators, or if you are, you don't really have to be afraid though. Just don't be an idiot. Look, there could be a gator behind me right now. I'm so scared right now. I don't know why I did this. I'm so brave. I have courage out the wazoo. But that's old goldenhog for you. Brave. They made a movie about me called Brave. And it was like about a girl, but it was actually about me because they changed the sexuality and the age to protect the innocent, because I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't commit no crime. I just made funny comedy videos with funny sound effects and stuff. And, you know, talking about gators, I'm educating people. This is called edutainment. It's an edutainment type situation. You're learning about gators. I'm sort of like Crocodile Dundee or like Steve Irwin. If there was a gator, I would just grab it and start being like, "Oi, mate, it's a beauty!" And I would just like wrestle that sucker. And I'd show you that I'm champion king hog. The king of the hogs. I'm more frightened of the hogs than the gators. You think you could take on 30 to 50 feral hogs? Try me. You know, you're gonna see them out here. They're big. Those will get you faster than the gators. I've seen a whole pack of those damn things. I've seen them twice in these lawless lands. You know, they'll mess you up. They'll probably kill you if you're small, if you're like a short person or something. Someone that's under 6 feet, they might kill you. No, I'm just saying. I'm not height shaming. I'm just saying, spitting facts. You have to admit that I'm spitting facts. This is the gator mating call. That's how you attract a gator. I'm not gonna do that too much because they might come. I don't think that would be appropriate. I heard frogs too. You know, there's frogs out here, bullfrogs, big old frogs. You got spiders, frogs. There's so much life around these areas. That's why rivers are sacred. You better protect the rivers. Don't let all that sewage and oil and stuff get in them. You'll just poison all of the creatures. I don't want that. But if you camp out here, you'll see what it's really like. But you better watch out and have gator repellent. Make sure you have your bat gator repellent on your utility belt before you get out here, mate.